Trung-Tam Logistics Eggs and Cakewalk Tea Sale Contract. Date, 25th of August, 2020. Number 25,082,020. The contracted parties. The seller, Suan Fat Import Export Service Company Limited. Address, A6 Road number 19, KP2, Tân Ward, District 2, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Represented by Mr. Wong Van Dien, Director. The buyer, Soft Construction. Address, 2750 Route de la Cride, 13,610 Le Poisson Reparade, France. Represented by Patrick Killen. It is mutually agreed between the seller and the buyer to sign the contract under the following terms and conditions. Article 1, Definitions. The following terms shall have the meanings herein given to them unless otherwise defined. Parties mean the seller and the buyer. Force majeure event means any event which are beyond the reasonable control of the parties and causes any of the parties to be unable to perform its obligations herein, including but not limited to prohibitions or acts by government, wars, strikes, fires, floods, earthquakes, storms, tidal waves, or any impositions or restrictions on the business of any of the parties, or any other types of impositions or natural disasters. Article 2. Commodity, specifications, quantity and price. Commodities and quantity shall be as following. No. Specification. Unit. Quantity. Unit price, USD. Amount, USD. 1. Sawn granite stone, 900 by 600 by 40 millimeters, 1,852 pieces. M2. 1,000.08, 14.799, 14,800.00. Total amount. Syphus Report, and Code Terms 2010. 14,800 US dollars. In words, $14,800 only. Article 3, Payment Terms and Bank Information. Payment term, 100% by TT before shipment. Bank information. Beneficiary, Suan Fat Import Export Service Company Limited. Address, A6 Road number 19, KP2, Tân Ward, District 2, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Bank information, Joint Stock Commercial Bank for Foreign Trade of Vietnam, Nam Saigon Branch. Bank address, 23-1 Tho, Tan Hung Ward, Dis.7, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Account USD number 1,016,298,288. Swift code, BFTVVNVX018. Article 4, Shipment and Delivery. Shipment time, within 15 days after contract signing. Port of loading, Queen Yun Port, Vietnam. Port of destination, Fos-sur-Mer, France. Shipment, by sea. Shipment terms, Fos-sur-Mer, France. And Code Terms 2010. Partial shipment, to be prohibited. Article 5, Packing. Packing in pallets, export standard. The goods shall be loaded into containers suitable for transportation by land and by sea, according to International Export Standard. Article 6, Quality. 1. Thickness tolerance, plus minus 1 millimeter. 2. Allowable defects, no more than 202 black spots, of which diameter is less than 3 centimeters, or veins on each tile. 3. Article 7, Payment relevant documents. After completion of shipment, the following originals documents shall be sent directly to the buyer via Courier Express. 1. Signed commercial invoice, 03 originals. 2. Packing list, 03 originals. 3. Full set of clean on board bill of lading, marked freight prepaid, 03 originals and 01 copies. 4. Certificate of origin issued by the Import-Export Department, Ministry of Industry and Trade of Vietnam, 01 original and 01 copy. 5. Certificate of fumigation, 03 originals. Article 8, Force majeure. 1. The seller shall not be held responsible for the delay in shipment or non-delivery of the goods due to force majeure, which might occur during the process of manufacturing or in the course of transit. Seller shall advise buyer immediately of the above-mentioned occurrence, and within 14 days thereafter, seller shall send by air mail to buyer for their acceptance a certificate of the accident issued by a local police department where the accident occurred as evidence thereof. 2. Under above circumstances, the seller, however, is still under the obligation to take all necessary measures to hasten the delivery of the goods. In case the accident lasts for more than 10 weeks, the buyer shall have the right to cancel the contract. Article 9. Dispute. 1. All disputes arising in connection with this sales contract or the execution thereof shall be settled by way of amicable negotiation and in the spirit of friendship and mutual benefits. In case no settlement is reached, the case at issue shall then be submitted for arbitration to the Vietnam Arbitration Court or Vietnam Economic Court according to the commerce law in Vietnam. 2. The award by the said arbitrator shall be deemed as final and binding upon both parties concerned. Trung Tam Logistics Eggs and Cakewalk Tay Article 10. Other provisions. 1. Any amendment and any alterations and additions to the contract as well as to specifications shall be valid only if made in writing, duly signed and stamped by both authorized parties. 2. All correspondence connected with the fulfillment of the contract to be sent to the legal addresses of the parties. Neither of parties shall be entitled to transfer their rights and obligations under this contract to the third party without the written consent of the other contracting party thereto. 3. The contract comes into force from the date of signature by both parties. The both parties should assure full responsibility in fulfilling their obligations as per the terms and conditions herein stipulated. 4. This contract is made in English and signed via email. For the buyer, Chu Kai, Patrick Killen. For the seller, Kondo, Kong Tai Tien HHD Vuk Yuan Yop Kata On Fat, Chu Kai, Duong Van Din.